What's going on, guys? I'm Lawrence Owen back here getting ready to do another live game reaction. This time it's Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Happy holidays to those of you who celebrate something other like Hanukkah, Ramadan, whatever. Happy New Year if I don't see you by then, because I will be doing my live game reaction tomorrow to the Colts Chargers game, but some of you might not be here for that. Those of you that are here just for the Broncos or, you know, just for the Rams, thanks so much for coming in. Hit that like button, smash that like button, as a matter of fact. Helps with the analytics on YouTube. And throw me a subscribe because, we talk about the NFL each and every week, especially myself and my co-host over on Believe, former NFL quarterback or cornerback Gerard Powers, and current Colts starting strong safety Rodney McLeod. We get into a lot of stuff each and every week, and love to have you here checking us out. But right now it's just me hanging out. I figured not a lot of people would want to sit here and do a live game reaction to the Rams and Broncos, but I'm here. I'm here. So thanks so much for coming in, guys. This is actually could be a more interesting game than what a lot of people think, being that it is. I'm pretty sure this is in L.A., not Denver. If it was in Denver, it would be an awful game to watch. It'd be like a Thursday night football game because of the cold and all that neat stuff as well. But I'm fairly certain. Let me double check on that really quick. Yes, this is in LA. It's the 4-10 Broncos visiting the LA Rams, who are also 4-10. Let's get a quick look at the Broncos injury report, shall we? Looking at the game time injury report. Wow, they got a nice little list here. Guys that are out in this game: Kendall Hinton, the wide receiver, is out with a hamstring. And Calvin Anderson, their offensive tackle, out with an ankle injury. Now, they also have some questionables in this game. Randall Gregory, the outside linebacker, dealing with a knee. He's questionable for the game. I don't know what the status is up to this point, but we'll find out. Latavius Murray, their running back, has a foot problem. He's also questionable. Cortland Sutton, dealing with a hamstring. He's questionable as well. Same with free safety Kwan Williams, dealing with a wrist and knee injury. And then Dalton Risner, the guard, dealing with like his whole stinking body, his shoulder, his back, his foot. He didn't practice on Thursday. He had limited practices on Friday. He's questionable in this game. Now, we're going to get over to the Rams side of the field, and they've got like their whole team is out. Their whole damn team is out. All right. First and foremost, no Aaron Donald, dealing with an ankle injury. He's out. That's huge, huge. Brian Allen, their center, is out. Marquis Copeland, their defensive tackle, is out with an ankle injury. Jake Javasi, dealing with an ankle. The linebacker, he's out in this game. Traven Howard, the linebacker, dealing with a hip injury. He's out in this game. Wow. John Wolford, the backup quarterback, dealing with a neck injury. He's out. And then they have a wide receiver, Ben Skowronek. Not used to pronouncing this name, so I apologize if I chopped it. But he is out as well, dealing with a calf injury. They have no questionables. They just know for a fact this dude is out. All right. So that's pretty darn big. Packers just beat the Dolphins, Kidder says, 26-20. There you go. I don't think a lot of people actually, let me bring that up. I don't think a lot of people actually had the Dolphins losing to Green Bay. I watched the last bit of that. Now, being that it's in Miami, they didn't, obviously if it was in Green Bay, might have been a different story. Probably would have had a lot of people favoring Green Bay in this game, but the way Green Bay has played this year, especially on the offense, is just surprising that they were able to actually beat them. So we're watching the backups of terrible teams. Yeah, pretty much. We even have the let's look at the starters for both these teams. Let's go to the Broncos. Broncos depth chart. Got to jump that in here. Just kind of see what we're looking at right now. Obviously, they do have Russell Wilson at quarterback, so that's good. They still have Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. Well, Sutton is questionable, but it is what it is. They still got what's scary to me is like their defense. You know, they're already decimated on defense. The Broncos are, and now that they might lose Randall Gregory or some other guys out there on defense. That would suck for them, especially against the Rams, who do have weapons. Let's check out their depth chart right now, see what's going on over there with the Los Angeles Rams currently. Skowronek was actually a Skowronek is actually the starting right wide receiver. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Huh. He must be the guy who took over for Odell when he left. Maybe. No, the guy who took over for him is injury laden right now, right? Yeah. Baker Mayfield, obviously, being the starting quarterback for this team. Cam Akers, the starting running back. You still got Van Jefferson. You still got Tyler Higbee at tight end. And we've seen some stuff from Baker Mayfield since he's been out there playing. Shows that, he does have that ability to make big plays, but he also can lose big plays as well. Just to let you know, the chair that I normally sit in broke. I'm sitting on a stool on 2 pillows. This is awful. All right. My back is going to be killing me today. I promise you. But either way, I still wanted to do this live game reaction. But I appreciate you guys being in here. What's up? Dolphins 4 straight loss. There's a lot of teams out there that's losing a lot. The Titans on a big losing streak as well. So it is what it is. What's up, Sarah? Appreciate you being in here. Merry Christmas to you as well and everybody else that's in here. I think Russell comes back with a vengeance or he's benched. Arturo, what's up? How do you bench a guy you're paying $250 million and you traded 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and your starting quarterback from last year? How do you bench a guy like that? I mean, I get what you're saying, but how? They have so much invested in this dude, right? But I do understand where, sometimes you just got to cut your losses and move on, right? But to be fair, like I said, Denver has been hammered with injuries this year. And that doesn't forgive him for his terrible play earlier this year. They had the majority of their team was healthy and they were still losing, finding ways to lose. Right? They lost to the Colts on Thursday Night Football. But to be fair, that entire AFC West, minus the Chargers, which we'll find out tomorrow, has lost to the Indianapolis Colts. 3 of the Indianapolis Colts' 4 wins this year has came against the AFC West. They beat the Broncos, they beat the Raiders, and they beat the Chiefs. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, they play the Chargers. So it'd be kind of weird for the Indianapolis Colts, who only have 4 wins this year, to sweep the entire AFC West, who at the beginning of the season, everybody thought was going to be the powerhouse division of the NFL. No one thought the NFC East was going to be the powerhouse division of the NFL, but here we are. All right. The Rams obviously doesn't matter to them where they fall. They want to win because it's not like losing gets them a higher draft pick. Their draft pick actually goes to the Lions, right? Because they traded for Matt Stafford. This is the second first-round pick that they've sent for him. So they're going to try to win just to screw over the Lions, okay? Because losing doesn't help them, but winning screws the Lions. So that's how I see that right there. But this is going to be an interesting game, I think. With this being in LA, it could be an interesting game. Baker plays good in warm weather, better than in cold weather. The offensive line for the Rams, they need to be able to get a run game going with Cam Akers in order for Baker to be efficient. Okay, you can't put the whole game on Baker Mayfield. He's going to make mistakes occasionally. All right, whereas Russell Wilson is just going to throw bad passes, and not look good all the way around. There's been games where Russell's came out and looked really, really good, and other games where the majority of the season he's just looked awful. Ninkowski, what's up? That's your opinion, and the odds makers have that very similar opinion, I think. But we'll see what happens. I'm never giving up on my team. Merry Christmas to you as well, Reserve. And Basil says Baker's coming back to reality today. We'll see. I mean, for the most part, Baker Mayfield has looked good when he's got, a running game and an offensive line in front of him, and he's been healthy. Last year with the Browns, he had that shoulder injury and they still played him anyhow, and then they want to blame Baker for his play with a bad shoulder. I don't know about all that. What's up, Dalton Voss? Great stream last Saturday. Hey, I react honestly to games. Okay, whether they're for or against my team, it doesn't matter. This is a game where I got a little bit invested. I want to see what Baker Mayfield's doing right now and where he's at. I want to know what Russell Wilson, what he's going to be looking like coming up. Because there's a little bit of talk out there, and I know a lot of Colts fans don't like this. There's a little bit of talk about if Baker closes out the season looking pretty good, should we trade for him? Give like a second or a third round pick for him. Well, let's see what he looks like, right? Let's see what he looks like. But let's see what happens. Either way, this stream right here is not about tomorrow's game. This stream right here is about the Denver Broncos in Los Angeles facing the LA Rams. I want to see what happens here. I'm really excited, actually. Guys, if you want to watch the exact same stream that I'm watching so that you can react at the same time I do, okay, and join a bunch of great people who watch sports on a daily basis, not just football, but basketball and hockey and baseball and whatever it is that you like. They stream these games on a consistent basis. You can come join my Discord. I'm going to drop the link to that Discord right here in the live chat. You can come in, join. Just go to the live game reaction voice channel. It is playing right there. It's the exact same one that I'm reacting to. Thank you, Brandon, who is V-Ball in here, actually. Right, there we go, for having this stream running for us. He says, Merry Christmas, everyone. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday and weekend. And that is the way we all feel. At least I do, Do I sound okay? I mean, I know that my voice is still not fully back from last week. I've had some breaks in my voice. Well, I feel like it's gotten a little bit better since then. Don't forget, smash that like button. That's the best way to support the channel. If you want to support the channel even more or send out a Christmas gift or anything of that nature, feel free, use the link in the description of the video. I will have it drawing across right now, as a matter of fact. The streamlabs.com/tip, just like a super chat. And I get more. YouTube don't take their 50% out. So, and it's just like a super chat. It comes straight up. I'll show you right here. The last few things that came up on this tip box right here. Obviously, TJ Joe. This all happened last Saturday, obviously. But TJ Joe was very adamant, very upset. Has a few subscribers as well, and Cypher to Cypher also donated as well. So appreciate each and every one of you for everything that you have done. And I want to know, it's the only game it's the only game on midday today here on Christmas. So what is your predictions? Is Denver going to beat the Rams, or will the Rams find a way to get their 5th win of the season? That's a huge, huge question. Either way, whoever, this game automatically helps the Indianapolis Colts, because some 4-win team is going to lose. But I think the Rams, even without Aaron Donald, will find a way. They still have Jalen Ramsey, who is a very good, corner. They still have some guys on that defense. Maybe not as good, but they've got Bobby Wagner back there, right? They got Taylor Rapp, Jonah Williams. So we'll see. Yeah, I understand, and I feel like they have enough weapons for Baker, as long as they can run Cam Akers well. But again, a lot of guys on Denver are questionable or on IR, right? So they obviously they have some guys over there. Marlon Mack plays, by the way, for the Denver Broncos. In case you didn't know, he is the backup to Latavius Murray, him and Chase Edmonds, the former running back for Miami. So this will be an interesting game, in my opinion. I'm really kind of excited about watching it. More excited about watching it than I found myself this time yesterday. It's not the most exciting game on today's slate, all 3 games. It is the least likely to be exciting, but I wouldn't mind seeing them. I wouldn't mind watching this game anyhow. Who doesn't love football, right? Just watch football. Temp says he wants to see a tie. We got Reserve says whatever team wins today, we want them to win at least one more game this year. Gotcha. I'm rooting for LA because I think they can win another. All right. Basil says straight up, I'll take Denver, but were I betting, I take the Rams with the points. Okay. All right. Now I'm not a betting. I don't bet a lot, and I've never bet like cash on football. This is not a game that I would touch with 10-foot pole owned by anybody else other than me. I wouldn't touch this game. It's just there's too many variables in this game, too many backups, question marks, poor play by both teams over the past season. One of these teams, I feel like, is going to have a good day, and the other team probably won't, whereas for the most part of this season, both these teams have just had bad days, game after game after game. I feel like one of these teams will probably have a fairly decent day today, offensively or defensively, maybe both. But I'm not betting. I'm not betting, but I am going to put my line. I'm going to say Rams win. I don't know if they're going to win by a lot, but let's see if the Rams take it home. Denver may. Like I say, it's one of those games where it's anyone's game really in this one. Let's drop some questions while we're waiting on the game to start. Drop some questions. We still got 10 minutes left. Any questions or comments that you want dropped in for me to answer or anything of that nature in the live chat, please, as Dalton says, hit the like button and Merry Christmas. And share this to your favorite social media. That little red share button right down here. You can share it to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit. I don't care, whatever. I don't know if Denver's D's too good for Baker right now. I mean, like, the majority of their really good players are not playing. I mean, their best player right now on defense is Patrick Surtain, right? I mean, they don't have the majority of those guys that, we think of, like Chubb and all of them. They're not there anymore. They're on IR. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, I am live, honey. There's my wife. She's running around. Oh, yes, there are some 100s in that one. I'm going to try to pull her around the front of the camera here, see if she'll say hi. Yeah, I guess that's a big fat no. All right. Well, I don't see a lot of people here in the chat right now, but what'd you think of my it took me a minute to make that thumbnail, with the Santa Claus face and everything, took forever for me to get that sized right to cover my face. It wasn't perfect, but I tried. Oh, 16 of you in here. You know what? What was the biggest surprise game for you yesterday? What was your biggest surprise game? Because I'll tell you straight up, I did not think, even though the Titans have been on a downward spiral for the last few weeks, I did not think that they would lose to the Texans. Now, I get that they're divisional rivals, but you would also, it goes to prove with the Texans beating them that there's no such thing as actually tanking in the NFL, right? Players and coaches, they fight their butts off week in and week out. Only fans talk about tank, right? It's not a real thing. Owners may want to tank, but players and coaches are not going to lose on purpose to get a better draft pick for someone to come to their team when they may not even be on that team next year, So it's just not what's going to happen. They're going to play their butts off so they get the best contracts that they can, because it doesn't matter what the team does as long as they look good, right? So, they're still going to play their tails off. I didn't expect the Titans to lose, but they did. And that was my biggest surprise from this past weekend. Let's go look at some more games. Talk about a few other games that I maybe thought was kind of oddballish. I know that the Panthers beating the Lions. Lions have been on a tear as of late, and the Panthers found a way to top them. That was impressive, right? I already had the Jaguars beating the Jets on Thursday night. I didn't think it was going to be, that the Jets were only going to put up 3 points, but I had them winning. The Saints beating the Browns to me was a big surprise, right? I couldn't believe that. The Giants Vikings game, great game. Awesome game. The way the Patriots lost to the Bengals, what's up with that, people? San Francisco is on a tear right now. They may be the best damn team in the NFL. They may not be the best team in the NFL record-wise. That still belongs to the Eagles, but the Eagles just lost to the Cowboys, right? And didn't the Cowboys just lose to the Jags? And the Jags right now come out of nowhere the last 5 weeks and took their division. They're leading their division. And that Steelers-Raiders game last night, God, that was a bad game. Man, and I'm not saying it just because it was 23 points. I had a hard time keeping my eyes open in that, uh, watching that game, right? Uh, why'd both teams get away from the run? I don't understand that. It started off, both running backs were doing so darn well. And then they just went away from the run. Why would you go away from the run when it's -7 wind chill factor and like 20-mile-an-hour winds? And it don't make no sense. Ugh. Yes, I do agree. The Texans have been in a lot of games. They fight their butts off. Absolutely. What's up? The last bungled. Cheers. We ride and we die. Unfortunately, never. What's up? Appreciate you. Reserve says that I thought Cincinnati beating New England in Gillette Stadium was the biggest statement. Well, New England hasn't been the same New England, the last couple of years is what we're used to. But I get what you're saying. TY having a 50-plus reception was a shot in the shocking category. I don't think so. You got to remember, they still got good receivers over there with Dallas, right? And, they like to throw deep over there in Cowboys Nation. So I could see that. I could see it. New England was never going to do anything in the playoffs anyhow, laugh out loud. Well, I don't think they're out of it completely. I think they're still technically in it, even with 2 games left. So, we'll see. I know a lot of people are trashing on Mac Jones after last night, saying one good quarter does not make up for how bad he's been this year. I think the game should be starting here pretty soon. We got, 3 minutes? All right. Awesome. Well, if that's the case, I better bring the banner up. Boom. There she goes. Yeah, Miami losing, Basil. That helps. Yep. But isn't Miami still got a pretty good lead on them, right? No, 8-7. 7-8. Yeah. There's still a shot. There is still a shot. I mean, Buffalo's already won their division and in the playoffs. So, then the Chiefs. But yeah. I don't know 100% how that. I mean, I don't know what the tiebreaker is for that. Miami, New England. Did they split this year? Have they even finished playing each other this year? That's the question. They may still have to play each other one more game this year. Usually week 18 is that, divisional rival games. So, and when I say week 18, that's for this year. I mean, generally it's the last week of the season. All right. Sorry, Reserve says, how about Pittsburgh? Would it be amazing if Tomlin could find that? They are a little bit out of it, but not completely out of it. I mean, a lot of stuff would have to fall right for them to make the playoffs, right? A lot of stuff because they're 6-9 right now, and they're tied with the Browns at that, And then, of course, the Ravens are 10-5. And the Bengals are 11-4. I so much stuff would have to happen for them to make the playoffs. It's ridiculous. There's no way. Yeah, 7-8. I'm sorry. Yeah, they just got to 7 last night. My bad. But still, they're still third team in their division, right? But we'll see. My bad. I'm still kind of a little bit behind when it comes to records at times. Yesterday was a very busy day for me. I had to go out and help my dad out. Something just happened. Did I lose? Did we lose the stream? Yeah, Brandon's not showing it now. Did Joe take over the stream? Brandon? My bad. Oh, no, come on. I don't want to watch the Nickelodeon one. I'm not watching the Nickelodeon one. Why are we watching Brandon? What happened, my guy? So right now they're watching the Nickelodeon version. I would rather watch the CBS version personally. Hopefully the CBS version kicks on because I don't need to see the distractions of me actually watching the game. And I think we had a general vote on that earlier, but it is what it is. Oh, Joe, appreciate you, my guy. He went out and switched it for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Man, I was sitting here watching penguins all over the field and snowmen bouncing around on the field. I'm like, how are you going to know who's got the football? Santa Claus? One of the elves? What? You know, I mean, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, but I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking over where Brandon left off and then went and got the CBS stream of the game. I mean, I understand. Look, I'm not going to say it's stupid because it's trying to get younger people into the into watching the NFL, and I get that, and that's cool. You know, get them hooked at an early age. But that's not for adults. You know, in all honesty, unless you're sitting there watching the game with your child who's like 5, you know, then I understand it. But for those of us that are over 12 years old, you know, and watching it with somebody who's not 12 years old or younger, well, let's watch the regular version. At least that's my opinion of the situation. So I hear YouTube bought the rights to stream certain NFL games. That'll be interesting. YouTube. You'll have to have YouTube Plus or whatever that is in order to watch the games. That's nuts. My goodness. SoFi is a gorgeous. I think Joe. I think we were having a discussion in the Discord that I dropped in here earlier. We had a discussion that the top 2 most beautiful stadiums right now in the NFL, in my opinion, SoFi and Reliant. You know, those 2 stadiums are just so beautiful, so beautiful. All right. I wonder what Sean McVay's feeling like right now with the way his seasons went. Real life feeling, not the Sean McVay behind the podium Sean McVay. I mean, the guy at home talking to his wife, Sean McVay, you know. All right. Got 24 of you in here. Thanks so much for coming in. Make sure that if you have not hit that like button, go ahead and smash that now. Looks like they're prepping to get this game started. 82 degrees with like a 5-mile-an-hour wind, but who cares about the winds when you have a canopy? So beautiful day in Los Angeles. It's nice that they're having a beautiful day when the rest of the country east of the Rocky Mountains is freezing their stinking tails off and fighting like heck. A lot of us losing power, or their heater is going bad, or went bad, or something like that. I know so many people just had awful weekends this holiday season. So I hope that your weekend has turned out well, and that this game turns out to be something to help get your mind off things if it did not go well. Oh, you're bleeding everywhere, Pepper. Oh, poor kitty. My cat, he's hurt. Come here, buddy. Come here. Here's my kitty cat. He's like, get me away. But you see his neck. Oh, he's got scratchies. I feel bad for him because he's a lovey-dovey cat. All right. There goes the whistle. There's the kickoff. Baker Mayfield's hitting the field. And the game is starting. Again, thank you, Joe. If you want to watch the same stream I'm watching and be able to react with me without having any kind of spoilers in the chat, feel free, jump in the live game reaction. Just make sure if you're not going to be an active part of the conversation inside, make sure you mute. Looks like Mayfield's under center, single setback, big formation. Man in motion, takes a snap. That's a handoff. Running back takes it right up the gut, picks up about 4 before he's pushed back. It'll be 2nd down and 6 upcoming for LA. That was quite a push right there in the middle of the field, though. He had 4 yards before he was even touched. Shotgun, takes a quick snap, takes it out to the outside, and a 1st down for about a 7-yard pickup by Atwell. Pushed out by Patrick Surtain. Looks like Gregory's playing. All right. They're talking, but I don't really care about what they're talking about. All right, I formation, quarterback under center, man in motion. That's a pitch out to the left. Got a little bit of blocking right there. Akers makes the edge and gets about 9 down the left sideline. It'll be 2nd down and 1 upcoming. What a nice pickup right there by Cam Akers. I don't think he stepped out of bounds. Did he get the 1st down? Are they saying No, he stepped out. Okay. I was going to say, I know he stepped out. I just didn't think that, I didn't know how far out he stepped. Quick snap, handoff to the running back. Akers breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, gets past the 40-yard line. That was a beautiful run right down the gut. Again, this Rams offensive line just pushing the Denver defense wherever they want to push them. He just had a massive hole. I mean, he made 14 yards before he was even touched. Wow. And the Rams have a 1st and 10 now. First and 10 at the 40. Single setback, 3 receivers to the right. 12 minutes, 36 seconds. Another handoff to the running back, and he plows forward, picks up about 4.5 yards, about half the distance he needs for a first down. Gets to the 35. Cam Akers already 4 carries, 33 yards. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right, quarterback under center, single setback, big tight form, right wing formation, man in motion. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right, throws down low, and that's a first down. Throws it to the tight end who picks up the 5 that he needed. Wow. And that's Tyler Higbee. Rams just moving the ball like no problem at all. Like I said, if they can run the football well, Baker will have a good day. And this this Broncos defense just is not the same defense that they were earlier in the year with all these injuries that they have. Under center again, tight formation, man in motion, single setback. That's a handoff to the running back. He's going to hit the hole and pick up about 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7. Upcoming, well inside field goal range here. Rianta asked, what do I think about Gardner Minshew as quarterback next year? That'd be fine. I still want to have someone else as well. Look, I like the upside of Gardner Minshew, but I do not want to put all my eggs in that one basket. Go get a guy like Gardner Minshew, but also draft quarterback as well. Let them fight it out. Under center, big formation again, single setback. Man in motion is number 15. Takes the handoff, and we got a false start. I think they're sitting at the 28, so that'll put them at the 33-yard line. I haven't gotten that far in yet. I haven't even watched but maybe 3 college games this year because I watch the NFL until the end of the season. Then I get into the all-22 for college. Under center, stacked receivers to the right, single setback, no longer stacked as a man goes in motion. That's going to be a jet sweep that goes absolutely nowhere. Actually lost about a half a yard on that jet sweep, puts him back at the 32-yard line. I have seen the few games that I have watched so far this year. I'm not overly impressed with the quarterbacks in this draft. Like I said, I've watched about 3 games and then a bunch of partial games. I don't think Stroud or Young. Oh, the bad snap. Baker's just going to fall on it all the way back at the 46-yard line. Look, I don't think Stroud or Young are franchise day one starting quarterbacks. I think they're guys that would incredibly benefit from sitting in the back, sitting behind somebody. I think every quarterback in this draft will. There's a nice little pass to the outside. He's not going to get the first down, but it puts him back, I think, within field goal range, and that's probably what the Rams were hoping for. I assume. They're sitting at about the 37-yard line now. Long field goal. About a 55-yarder here. Down the right hash. The kick is up, and the Rams take the first early lead, 3-0 over the Denver Broncos, and ate a lot of clock. Half the clock is gone with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left. Wow. Half the first quarter is gone already. But I don't see a lot of guys getting through progressions. They don't see a lot of NFL style defenses. I don't think any of them that I could see actually read defense as well, right, in this draft that I've seen so far. Now, like I said, I haven't seen every quarterback in every game yet, but I see a lot of guys like Stroud or Young who will go through their first progression, maybe get to their second progression, and if they're not open, they take off, right? Doesn't matter. They just take off. So I'm a little worried about that. I see both of these guys. I don't think anyone in this draft is any better than, say, a Daniel Jones or a Gardner Minshew or guys like that in this draft. And the difference is that guys like Daniel Jones or Gardner Minshew actually have the NFL experience, and you wouldn't have to wait on that, and they wouldn't cost much, So, but still, I want a young, experienced quarterback plus a drafted quarterback, and let them fight it out in the off season to see who starts. That's the route I would go with as a Colt fan. I believe actually that we're starting Nick Foles because we believe that that's the best way to win. Right? Foles actually still has an arm. From what I saw in preseason and training camp, he still has a cannon for an arm. Still pretty darn accurate. The thing that we've been missing is downfield throws. Matt Ryan's been nothing but short check downs, basically over and over and over to the same guy all day. Foles doesn't have that connection to Michael Pittman that Matt Ryan does. Plus, Foles will hold the ball a little bit longer and throw downfield, where Matt Ryan chucked it no matter what, as quick as possible. There is a drawback to Nick Foles, and his biggest drawback is he holds on to the football sometimes a little too long, waiting for that long pass. But with the offensive line playing a little bit better, they're looking to win. So it's a good possibility. Do we get a first rounder? I don't know yet. I don't know. It depends upon where we're picking, right? And do we trade back into the first round, pick late in the first round? Well, like I said, in all honesty, the Colts, I think, are actually trying to still win. I mean, they're still winning. They don't tank. Only fans talk about tanking. Players and coaches don't. All right, Wilson, standing at his own 20, shotgun, running back to his left, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, steps back, looks under pressure, throws it deep downfield. That looks like good coverage by Jalen Ramsey on Cortland Sutton, and Ramsey able to knock that ball out down the left side of the field. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm adjusting my microphone here. All right. I formation. Wilson under center. Tight end in motion. 2nd down and 10 at the 25. Takes a snap. Tosses out to the left. Maybe gets a yard out of it. It'll be 3rd down and 9 upcoming. It doesn't mean that we can't get a good quarterback in this draft. I mean, it's just there's no one out there that shouts, "Hey, I'm a guarantee," But either way, okay. Shotgun, takes a snap, quick snap. He's under pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws it deep downfield, intercepted. Intercepted at the 45, jumps up, runs down sideline. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another Russell Wilson interception. I don't know what he was doing, but that wasn't touched, and he overthrew his guy Okay, he was throwing it to Sutton, and I think Sutton was hit. Durant got the interception. That should be I get that that's a that is a bad throw, but that almost looks like pass interference. It looked like Sutton was pushed. No, he wasn't. He jumped up. Yeah, that was just a bad throw. That was a bad throw. Oh, he way overthrew him. That wasn't pass interference. That was just a bad throw. All right, under center, single setback, stack receivers to the right, double tight end formation, man in motion. It's a handoff. Akers hits the hole, picks up about 3 before he's pushed back. It'll be 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Could you imagine if Ballard last year gave up 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and freaking Carson Wentz for Russell Wilson? Because that's basically what, and then gave him a monster $250 million contract. Because that's basically what the Broncos did. There's another quick snap, rolls out to the right, throws down the sideline. Beautiful pass. Absolutely gorgeous pass down the left sideline right there by Baker Mayfield to Tyler Higbee. It's 1st and goal, I think around the 7-yard line now. Oh, that was a gorgeous throw. About the 8-yard line. My goodness. So at least, okay, quick snap, quick throw, and I think Higbee's going to make it in. Yeah, he does. Touchdown. Higbee lost his footing and then got it enough for him to plow his way across the end zone for a touchdown. You know, a lot of people want to talk about Ballard not going after quarterbacks, young, long-term. I mean, he's not going to pay out of his butt for a not guarantee thing. And there was a lot of Colts fans that when Russell was traded was madder than hell that Ballard wasn't the guy that did it. Right? Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people wanted Russell Wilson as Colts fans. And there's the extra point, and it's good. And the Rams are up 10-0. Let me get this fixed real quick. Wow. Just like that. The Rams offense looks right now like they're not going to get stopped. Right? The Rams offense just moving the ball very, very well. And the Broncos have looked, I mean, granted, they've only had like 3 plays, but still ass. I was not big on Russell Wilson. This last offseason, I thought that he was going to cost way too much. And he did. I don't want to pay that much for a guy that's over 30 years old, period. All right. Unless it's like a 31-year-old Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or something that's guaranteed. Russell Wilson wasn't guaranteed. He looked bad last year in Seattle. There's a reason why Seattle let him go, No, we don't have a chance of winning the division now, Rianta. After the games last night, once Jacksonville won their game against the Jets, we have 0 chance of winning the division. Because of the fact that Tennessee and Jacksonville play each other week 18. All right. So one of those 2 teams are going to win. And that's why the Colts both teams cannot lose out the rest of the season. One team is at least going to win one more game. And that's why the Colts cannot make the playoffs. All right. There's Santa Claus doing pull-ups in LA. I mean, come on now. Well, the thing is, if the Titans end up going 7-10, no. Jacksonville cannot go 7-10. The Titans and Jacksonville play each other the very last week. One of them is going to get a win, right? One of them, either the Titans or Jacksonville, week 18 is going to win that game. So one of them is going to have 8 wins at minimum. Toss. Wow, that was weird. They tossed him for him to go straight up the gut. He picks up about 3.5 yards for Denver. They're going to call it 2nd down and 6. Because both teams have 7 wins right now. Don't they? Wait. Yeah, both teams have 7 wins right now. One of them's going to get 8 wins because both can't lose. And if they tie, then the Titans beat us because they have the tiebreaker because they beat us both games. So it doesn't matter. If they both go 7-9-1, the best we could do is 7-9-1. Titans swept us this year. Titans would win the division. There's 0 chance the Colts can make the playoffs. 2nd down and 16. Shotgun, running back to the left at the 19-yard line. Takes a snap, steps, quick drop under the middle. Another interception! And he's going to take this one all the way to the 11-yard line. Wow. 5 plays by the Broncos, 2 interceptions by Russell Wilson. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Bobby Wagner said, nah, I'm going to get me a pick here and take it all the way to 11. Man, the Rams have got a chance right now to jump up 3 scores with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Left wing formation, single setback, quarterback under center. At the 11, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Fakes the handoff, quick pass out to Higbee. Oh, nice cut by Higbee. Picks up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and, no, they're going to say 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line upcoming. Denver looks awful right now. I mean, awful. Quick hand up the middle. That's Cam Akers. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown. Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Denver's out there shooting themselves in the foot the whole way, and the Rams are just shoving those bullets right down their throat. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Sorry, I'm looking for my... Here comes the extra point. It's down, and it's good. And the Rams are up 17-0 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Are you kidding me? Now, as Colts fans, we know that, teams can jump out to big leads and then just completely screw it up in the second half. We've seen that 2 weeks in a row. So let's not get it too overly excited. But at the same time, it is not looking good for this Broncos team. Give me one moment. I need to mute myself. Sorry about that. I had to yell at my wife. I got a burr on a fingernail and try to clip it. I didn't want to scream in your guys' ears. We just need a quarterback, really. Our offensive line looks at least average now, right? It's not god awful like it was. Thank you, honey. Go ahead and do this somewhere. But I still wouldn't mind grabbing another offensive lineman or two in the draft. Obviously, maybe get a left tackle to fight with Ryman during the offseason and get another guard, right? Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting a guard in the third or fourth round personally. You get a damn good starter guard, third, fourth round, even fifth round pick. So the guards that we have are all like sixth and seventh round picks. We were scraping the bottom of the barrel for guards the last few years. But right now, oh my goodness, Denver. I feel bad for Denver fans right now. They got to have their hands over their eyes right now after the crap that Russ is doing. That just looks terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. And how do you do that when you're the only game on? You can't make these kind of mistakes, right? I mean, that tells you a lot. They have not looked good on primetime games or, nationally televised games all year long. And like I said, their defense ain't the same defense, right? A lot of their guys are hurt right now. But this Rams defense looks pretty good, even with Aaron Donald out. Oh, the Broncos going to take over at the 25 again. I don't know. No matter what happens, no matter who ends up being the coaches next year, head coach, I think they're still going to go after offensive linemen. And because from what I've seen on tape, our wide receivers and tight ends are actually pretty darn good. That's a handoff, right? Off tackle to the right. He's going to pick up about 3 on the run, though. Second down and 7 for the Broncos. Their best bet is to just keep running the damn football. Depends also if we keep anybody, right? With Bradley, do we lose Yannick Ngakoue? Because he's been pretty good this year overall. Are we going to be able to keep Rodney McLeod, right? There's a lot. We're going to take a step back no matter what, I think, anyhow, because we're going to lose some people. Here's the snap. Russell rushed out of the pocket, steps up, throws a rocket to Cortland Sutton all the way down to the 47-yard line for a first down. We're going to end up losing a couple players, right? We'll probably end up losing either Kenny Moore or Bobby Okereke. right? So that's a big deal. Quick step up. Oh, he's under pressure. Sacked. Sacked all the way back at the 37-yard line. The Rams. Nice one. Yannick right now is on pace to have his best year as a pass rusher of his career. That's pretty impressive. And he's actually done halfway decent against the run, which has been what he got hit on. Shotgun, 4 receivers split, running back to the right at the 39-yard line. Quick pass over the middle. Oh, nice little cut and move by Jerry Jeudy. He's ripped down, but he gets plenty of yardage all the way down to the 38-yard line before he's ripped down. That's 2 good play. Oh, Judy's limping off the field now. All the way down to the 38-yard line. Shotgun, running back to the right. Jeudy is like not looking good on the sideline. There's the handoff right up the left side, right behind the left guard. He's going to pick up about 4, it looks like. 2nd down and 6 upcoming. He was under contract for this year, and he's under contract for next year, but are we going to end up trading him out? You know, is he going to get the extension or is he going to get traded? We don't know. Oh, right there. Oh, his foot got rolled up. Oh my goodness. Judy's not coming back. It rolled out. His ankle rolled out up underneath somebody. That's not good. 1st and 20. After the, I guess, holding call. We're at the 48-yard line. I don't know if we'll have to pay a lot to keep Paris this year. He's played well this year, but his injury history is going to affect how much he gets offered, not just by the Colts, but by other teams as well. Ballard might tell him, go out, see what you could get from other teams, and come back and talk to me. You know, Ballard might do that. I think there's a chance we keep Paris. I don't think he's going to cost more than $8 to 10 million a year. And depending upon, he's in the top 10 in yards of separation per route. And he leads the receivers in catch percentage. He's just not getting the targets, right? So that's a problem. But yeah, he leads the team in yards per separation per route. Him and Kylan Granson. Kylan's a tight end, though. And he leads the team in catch percentage at wide receiver. But he's just not getting the targets. Because Michael Pittman Jr. gets the lion's share, period. We'll see what happens, though. Paris is a yak yardage monster. Plus, I mean, we've seen this year, he could catch in traffic. He could make contested catches. He could keep a hold of the ball, even getting lit up. And then if you get him in space while he's on the move, my goodness, he's scary. I honestly believe Paris is our best receiver. And I've been on the Paris hype train all these years, saying, on film, when he's out on the field, he's a BMF. It's just he's been hurt, and that's a problem. All right, under center, man in motion, toss sweep to the left, running back trying to get some room. He ain't going nowhere. He gets knocked out of bounds after a 3-yard loss. Kylan Granson is by far our best tight end. He is balling out. He leads the tight ends in catch percentage. He leads the tight ends in yards of separation. He's the best blocking tight end on our team right now. The Kylan Granson is going to be our number one tight end next year, without any question. But I do like what I'm seeing from Woods. He just needs. He's still got to learn how to block though. Shotgun takes a snap, throws down the sideline. I don't know if he was in bounds. So he did catch it. Cortland Sutton did catch that football. Oh, did his knee hit first or did his toe? Okay, his toe hit first. So he was in bounds. What a catch by Cortland Sutton down the sideline. That's a catch. That is a catch. They're calling it incomplete, but he caught that ball. His toe hit the ground before his knee hit out of bounds. His toe hit inbound before his knee hit out of bounds. He's in. He is easily. That's a catch. Wow. All right, Denver's challenging the incomplete pass. That is a catch. Easily. Oh, that was instantaneous. Instantaneous. They said after further review, it's a completed pass. Wow. They didn't even have to look very long, did they? Taekwon definitely needs to come back. He's had injury problems just like Paris Campbell, but when he's on the field, it's the thing. How much do you pay Taekwon, though? You know, he hasn't proved he can stay healthy the entire year. That's his problem. You know, he's still good when he's out there, but unlike Paris, at least Paris stayed healthy all year this year. Taekwon hasn't. Jelani Woods has issues blocking. Okay, he's not a very good blocker. And you expect that being that he was, this is what his third year as a tight end. He was a quarterback before that. You don't ask quarterbacks to block much. He's still learning to block basics, let alone NFL level blocking. So, all right, we got a shotgun running back to the right, 3 receivers to the right. 3rd down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Takes a snap, steps back, looks. Under pressure, rolls out to the right, throws from the 50, gets the ball out to Jerry. It's a pickup of 2 yards. 4th down and 8 upcoming. All right. So Grover Stewart is still under contract through next year. He made the field goal. So Denver finally gets on the board with 3 points. Let me get that fixed real quick. Now they're only down 3 scores. Or 2 scores, my bad. 2 touchdowns. There we go. Yeah, Grover has 1 more year left on his contract. Now, would he get extended? That's a good possibility. The way he's playing. I mean, he's playing more than $10 million a year, too. But where are you going to get the money to extend him? Especially if we get ourselves a quarter. If we end up getting, I'm going to tell you straight up, if by some weird chance the Ravens do not give Lamar a contract or franchise tag him, and somehow, some way, the Colts end up signing him long term to a contract, there will be no money to re-sign Grover Stewart. He'll play next year, but he'll be playing for the $10.5 million. The Rams will be taking over at the 25. Grover definitely played more than his $10 million a year this year. So, but to be fair, Rodney McLeod played way better than $1.7 million worth, right? Hold on. Under center, big formation at the 25-yard line, single setback, man in motion, takes a snap, hands it off to the running back. Akers gets swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Right now, Rodney McLeod, the way he played, is closer to about $7 million contract rather than a $1.7 million contract. So I'd love to have him back because he's obviously he's my co-host over on Believe, one of them, him and Gerard Powers. Quarterback under center, big formation again, single setback, second down and 10 at the 25. And now we got a timeout, I believe. No, end of the first quarter where the Rams lead Denver 17-3. I'd love to have him back as as my co-host next year. Oh, absolutely love. He's a great fountain well of information, right? He really is, and he's honest. Now, obviously, there's some things that he can't talk about, but it's still wonderful to have a player that's on the field during the games to talk about what happened on the field during the games, or in the locker room, or on the sideline, or during practice. It's great to have that. Oh. We still got Taylor for 2 more years, Joey B. We still got Taylor for 2 more years. Why would you be worried about that? Well, one more year. 1 more year. Still, I wouldn't even worry about that. You also want to see how he does next year, right? Because there's certain running backs you do pay long term. I mean, Derrick Henry's played every bit of his contract, right? Every bit of that contract. So Christian McCaffrey the last few years has played his contract, even after the trade. So it just, we'll see what happens, but he's still got next year to play. And right now he is listed at $13 million a year. All right, that's a quick 7-yard completion to Steve Atwell. It'll be 3rd down and 2 upcoming. All right, takes a snap, throws it out, swing pass. That's a 1st down and a lot more as Akers just spinning down the left sideline all the way to the 50-yard line before he's finally stopped. Nice pickup right there. It'll be 1st and 10 at midfield for the Rams now. All right, shotgun, takes a snap, steps back, looks, throws. Again, same play. Breaking tackles again, all the way down the sideline, picks up about 13 Akers. No one can tackle Akers right now. No one. Baker Mayfield's like, heck, he's my next Nick Chubb. Here, take this ball. Akers playing solid. Look, here's the deal. Why trade him? Your best bet, I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to change your mind here, Joe. Okay? Joey, give me a second after this play. Under center, single setback. Man in motion, takes a snap, handoff. That's not Akers. That's 22, but he still picks up a good 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 4 upcoming at the 32, 33-yard line. Okay, so we got Jonathan Taylor on a rookie deal. Play him out. If he plays well, great. If he doesn't play that great, oh well. If you can re-sign him for reasonable, re-sign him for reasonable. If you can't, if another team is going to offer him $15 million a year, let another team sign him for $15 million a year. The Colts will get a 3rd-round compensatory pick for him. So either way, it's a win-win. You get a full year out of Jonathan Taylor on a cheap deal, plus a 3rd-round pick out of him. If you go that route, oh my goodness, Williams is running hard. Or we end up signing him for a reasonable deal. He ends up being a great running back. Either way, you don't trade him next year. You use him up. Name a running back that has been traded for. It's gotten a 1st-round pick lately. No one. I mean, even Christian McCaffrey was traded for a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 4th. You don't get a 1st-round picks out of running backs trading. You just don't. You get a 2nd and maybe some change. Quarterback. All right. Takes a snap out of shotgun, stands there, throws. That's another quick pass all the way down. My goodness, man. To the tight end, all the way down to about the 8-yard line. I think that was Higbee again. You know what quarterback in this game looks really, really good? Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. Wow. Wow. We're going to run it up the gut, pick up a couple yards there. 2nd goal upcoming. I think somebody got a little hurt right there. Higbee. He's on the sideline. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. Shotgun. 2 running back formation. Mayfield looks, throws back in the end zone, overthrows his guy. I think he just threw that out of bounds on purpose. I said the last one, Basil. Herschel Walker, Ricky Williams was how long ago? I mean, it just don't happen. Shotgun, 2 running backs. By the way, Joey B, it won't happen. Oh, he's blasted as he get rid. Oh, what a pass! Tyler Higbee, touchdown, back in the end zone. Mayfield was blasted as he let that ball go, and he still was able. Joey, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to shoot this down. Jonathan Taylor's not getting traded this year. He's not. No team is going to trade somebody who led the NFL in yardage. It's not going to happen. You just don't do that, right? You don't do that. It'll never happen. The Colts would be the laughing stock of the NFL if they traded Jonathan Taylor, even if they got a 1st-round pick for him. Yeah. So, Joey, go ahead and trade your best players year after year and see what kind of roster you have, right? Oh, well, he had a good season. Let's not pay him. Let's trade him off and get another 1st-round pick, get someone else young who may or may not be worth a damn. Year after, well, hell, that sounds like the Browns. What the Browns did for the last 20 freaking years. How'd that work out for them? I mean, you don't do that. That's you trade someone who is a top 3 player at their position, then people start looking at you sideways. Well, Joey, you're not the GM. So, I mean, you're welcome to your opinion. I don't agree with it, but you're welcome to your opinion. I'm telling you, he will not be traded. Nick Chubb isn't traded. Henry's not traded. As you said, CMC had to be hurt for 2 years before he even got traded. Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, these guys aren't being traded. If you have a really good like a game-changing running back, you try to keep them, because I'm telling you right now, wide receivers grow on trees more than running backs do nowadays. And that's a fact. You might have a running back that might have an okay average year, but it's not consistent. At some point, they end up getting paid if they're consistent. You don't need a running quarterback either. You don't need a scrambling quarterback to win a Super Bowl either, Joey B. Who was the last 2 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl? They were pocket quarterbacks that won Super Bowls the last 2 years. But running games are important. especially in the playoffs. In the playoffs, they are so important because generally you're playing in bad weather and you need a good running back in order to do something. Nice return there by the Broncos here. Running game and defense travels. Those are the two, even to this day, those are two playoff staples that are very important in the playoffs. All right. Hand off to the running back. Open field down the left side. Breaks the tackle, but slides out of bounds. Still gets the first down, though, after a pickup of 10 for the Broncos. What's up? Check out the Riley. Another handoff this time. He picks up about 4 on the carry, all the way down to the 49-yard line. It'll be second down and 6 at the 49 for Denver. Merry Christmas to you as well. Under center. Takes a snap, handoff to the running back again. This time he plows forward. He's going to pick up the first down, picking up about 7 on the carry, all the way down to the 45-yard line. First and 10 at the 45 now. And got 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second. I think that ball was tipped as he threw the football. Good Lord, Russell Wilson looks like a gnome out there, man, behind that offensive line. Shotgun. At the 45, second down and 10. Takes a snap, steps back, looks. Rushed out of the pocket as Jalen Ramsey was blitzing. Hit as he throws, incomplete, third down and 10 upcoming. Russell Wilson's been under pressure this entire game. That's all right, third and 10. At the 45, need to get to the 35. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, running back to the left. Takes a snap. 3-step drop, under pressure, immediately sacked all the way down at the 46-yard line. Wow. This Broncos offensive line cannot stop this defensive line without Aaron Donald. Are you kidding me? Wow. They're sending blitzes to make up for Donald not being there. And they're getting through. They are getting through. Here comes another punt. Actually, I think it's the first punt of the game. I think this is the first punt of the game because, we've had turnovers and a field goal. There's the punt. Good deep punt, fair catch all the way back at the 10-yard line. And that is where Baker Mayfield and the Rams will take over again. Baker's had a heck of a start to this game. He's missed one pass out of 13 attempts. And that one pass that he missed, he just threw it out the back of the end zone, so that he could throw a touchdown on the next play. But yeah, this will be interesting. I said this, one of these teams are going to play very, very well, probably on offense and defense, and the other team is going to play like they have been playing all year. And so, and I said I picked the Rams to win this game, and it looks like I'm right so far. But it's still early in the game. We'll see what happens. As a Colt fan, I understand getting out to a big lead early and then completely falling apart in the second half. So I know this is something that can and does happen in the NFL. But so far, it's looking very much in the Rams' favor. All right. Guys, thank you all so much. Hey, have you shared this stream yet? Do you have a Facebook or a Twitter, Instagram, some other form of social media, Reddit, just help get some people in here, get some exposure. I could only do so much. Got people like you help me get people in here, not only by hitting the like button, but by also by sharing. So I appreciate you guys for all the help that you do send this way. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm just glad that my furnace is still going. It shut off on me earlier. I couldn't get the fan motor to work properly. I had to buy a used one earlier, and it's acting up again. All right. I'll tell you what. Here we go. Under center, single setback, running back. Takes a snap, hand off. Got a little bit of room, cuts up the side. He's going to pick up about 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5 at the 15-yard line. I think running backs are no longer as easy to get as wide receivers. I think you're going to see a big flip in how running backs and receivers are utilized in the NFL. And you got to look at it that way, because over the last 5 years, running backs have not been as popular coming out of college as wide receivers. Wide receivers, it's been deep every single year. I think it's gotten to the point now where wide receivers are the kind of guys that you pick in the second, third round. When they get through with their contract, you don't pay them, you trade them off and then go get another one in the draft. Kind of like what Titans did, I actually expect to see that more and more often, especially with the contracts that you're seeing wide receivers getting these days, 20, 25, $30 million. Whereas running backs are still in the 10 to 15 million when they're a top 5 running back. Baker, quick pass over to him. Oh, what a pass to the tight end, all the way down to the 33-yard line and a first down. Oh, what a play. All right. First and 10, Stafford on the sideline with a headset on at the 31-yard line. Under center, single setback, man in motion, takes a snap. That's a jet sweep right here. Oh, he stutter stepped and shouldn't have. He's only going to pick up 2 yards. If he'd have kept going, he'd have picked up more. He'd have got that edge. But he stutter stepped, and now he couldn't go anywhere. Oh, that was Powers did not do himself any favors on that run. All right. We have a timeout on the field, 2nd down and 7. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left in the half. I will be taking a halftime break. Just to let you know, I'm going to refill myself up on some soda, grab myself a snack, probably use the restroom because, it is what it is. Oh, we'll see what happens. But second down and 7 at the 34-yard line. The Rams are huddled up. Takes a snap, quick throw. Got a wide receiver screen. He picks up the first down as he gets 7 down the left side. That's Powell again. This time he caught the ball and took off like a rocket to get that first down. Good job by Powell. Good pump fake by Baker. He gets rid of the football. Wow. He was about to be sacked. Still picked up 5 yards on the pass. Wow. 2nd down and 5 at the 47. Shotgun takes a snap. Steps back, throws. Oh, he threaded the needle on that pass. I don't think it's a first. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be close. Depends upon the spot. It may or may not be a first down. If it's not, it is 3rd down and inches. Baker is playing really damn good football. Damn good football. All right, it is 3rd and inches. You just got to take a quarterback sneak here, and it's an automatic damn near. Tight formation, single setback, quarterback under center, needs literally 6 inches for a first down. They're going to toss sweep it to the left, and he is going to power his way for a first down. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards and a first down. Good job by the Rams. Why would you not want Paris Campbell back, Mikey? He leads the team in yards and separation, leads the team in catch percentage, leads the team in big plays. I don't understand why you wouldn't want him back. He just hasn't had the targets, even though he's been open. Even though he's been open. He would be, there was plays where I seen him wide open down the sideline. No one within 10 yards of him. And Matt Ryan throw into triple coverage to Michael Pittman Jr. 4 yards down the field. It boggles my mind. Paris has easily been our best receiver by far this year. See, you're wrong on this also. You say he can't. He's our best blocker. He's a better blocker than what Michael Pittman Jr. is. Have I shown you what he's done? He like stonewalls the corners that are on him in running games. He is a really good run blocker. I need to show you some of these film rooms. I've highlighted it a few times in film rooms that I've done. Paris blocks incredibly well. And he's probably going to be $6-8 million this year. I think he's definitely well worth it. Every dime. Again, where you get he has 0 fumbles on the year, according to his stat line. Maybe he has one. Either way, Pittman and the other receivers have more fumbles than him. And he has the best catch percentage on the team. I mean, think about it. See, you're stating a bunch of false things. He has the best catch percentage as a wide receiver. He has the best separation rate as a wide receiver. He has the best. I think he's open. He's the best blocker of our wide receivers, even better than Ashton Doolin. I'd pay Paris Campbell $8 million. Pierce has dropped a lot of balls, but it's his rookie year. We'll see what happens. I will agree with that. Oh, tight end screen to Higbee. He's going to get 10, 15, 20, 23 yards down the left side or right side. Well, I'll tell you what, the Rams offense is just moving. Now, Doolin is not our best blocking. Paris Campbell's our best blocking receiver. From the film that I've seen, Doolin's good blocker. Paris, from what I've seen, every time he blocks a guy out, he blocks him and blocks him downfield past the play. Is this encroachment or false start? I think we got encroachment. Yep. That could be possible, Joe, with the whole, concussion bothering him for a while, but he still gets a lot of drops. I mean, he's had a lot of drops. From watching our film, Paris Campbell is by far the best receiver we have. And I've watched the all 22 of every game, of every play of every game, probably at least 5 times. And Paris has been by far the best receiver on our team. By far. I bet we don't pick a wide receiver until like the 6th or 7th round, no matter who's the GM. A lot of drops and a lot of bad things happen because Matt Ryan throws contested catches so much. He's not been going through his progressions and hitting open guys. He's been force feeding into coverage, sometimes double and triple coverage. And, if you don't catch a ball when you're covered, a contested catch is a contested catch, period. Who said anything about $18 million a year? He's not getting $18 million a year. He's going to get $8 million a year. 8. That's the high end. 8 million is high end. I don't expect him to get 8 million. I expect anywhere between 4 and 6. But 8 million is the high end for Paris Campbell right now. Hey, what's up, Turbo? Appreciate you being in here. Make sure you hit that like button, whether you stay or go. Appreciate the comment. We'll see if we beat the Chargers tomorrow. We'll see. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you as well. All right, 1st and 5 at the 18-yard line is the Rams. Takes the snap, hands the football off to the running back. Nice inside cut. Gets right up against the 5-yard first down marker. We'll see if he gets it or not. I get that, Basil. I get that. But because his injury history, that is going to cut his contract back. Right now, Spot Track has him at $3 million a year. So, or actually less than $3 million a year. Oh, nice little pass again. That's Tyler Higbee all the way down to the 1-yard line. Higbee has had himself a game. 1st and goal at the 1 is the Rams. Where are you getting the least a receiver got last year was $18 million? Where are you getting that? That is so false. That is so false. The least a wide receiver got last year was bare minimum, vet minimum. What are you talking about? Like 4 receivers got $18 to $30 million last year. 4 or 5, And one of the $30 million one was traded for and then got signed for a long one. Every contract that I have said, I'm pretty good at estimating contracts. Yeah, T.Y.'s playing, well, then again, $2 million, but, he's only going to be playing for a few games. And that's a run right up the middle. Cam Akers touchdown. Wow. I missed something because the Rams are up 30-3 right now. I missed some stuff. I missed a touchdown somewhere. Oh, that's right. Let me knock this off real quick. Let's see the extra point real fast. And there it is. It's good. Well, you're talking about 2 of the best receivers in the NFL, right? Who's been healthy and been playing outstanding football. Yes. Mikey, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a bet. I'll make you $1,000 bet right now. $1,000. Paris Campbell will not make anywhere near 15 million. He won't make 15 million. I'll guarantee he don't even make 10. But I'm not going to put that because another team out there might pay 10 million for him just for desperation. No team is going to pay him even close to 15. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I don't think he gets 8 million. I mean, you're looking at a guy, literally, The only healthy season Paris has had all year. Think about this. Think about this, okay? Who's going to pay $20 million for a guy who's had 52 targets and 510 yards on the season? Nobody. And that's his best season. Nobody. Yeah, he's played better than every other receiver because he hasn't had the targets. But he's only had 510 yards on the season. Okay? He's not going to get even $10 million. He's had one good, healthy season in 4 years. And that one good, healthy season, he's had 52 targets and 510 yards. Even though he leads the team in catch percentage and all the important stuff, other than the physical, targets and yardage and touchdowns, those three major things. But the important stuff, the underlying stuff, he leads the team in everything. He's not going to get paid that much. Quick snap, throw over the middle, caught, first down. It's about to be halftime, got 1 minute left. Quick snap. He's going to step up and sack. 5-yard sack right there at the 31-yard line. You keep talking about guys that have proven that they can play at a high level in the NFL. Even Christian Kirk had one really damn good year with the Cardinals and has been healthy for the most part his entire career. And yet still the Jaguars still overpaid him, but still. Oh, he's going to scramble and pick up the first down right down the sideline all the way down to the 48-yard line. Russell Wilson. He's going to throw it over. Oh, he throws it right at the foot of his tight end. All right, I'll get with you in just a second because you're just talking about a bunch of guys who are proven people in the NFL and not talking about guys that haven't proven themselves, right? Uh, which is funny. All right. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, running back to the right. He steps up in the pocket, avoids the pressure, throws lots of time, overthrows Jerry Jeudy. 3rd down and 10 upcoming. Shotgun. Bunch formation to the right. Running back to the left. At the 47-yard line. Need to get all the way down to the 35. Takes a snap. Looks, throws down, wide open. As Jerry Jeudy gets out of bounds at about the 31-yard line, I think that is. 1 second left in the half. They have to kick a long field goal here. You must have only paid attention to the big signings this past offseason and not every signing this past offseason. Here comes the field goal, and it's good. Woohoo, 6 points. Let me get the point up. Whoops. There we go. Oops. We're down halftime, so there we go. Halftime is over. Again, you're talking about guys that have proven themselves long term. Like I said, 5, 6 people. Let's talk about. Hold on, I got to go for a second. I'll be back in a minute. But I hear my heater is not working, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Now, let me share something with you in just a second, okay? Let's get up here to age. All right. Again, Traquan Smith signed a 2-year, $6 million contract, $3 million a year. Braxton Berrios, 2-year contract, $12 million. Zay Jones, 3 years, $24 million. Right? 24 million. So that's $8 million a year. Russell Gage, 3 years, $30 million. You know, Sterling Shepard, 4 years, $41 million. You're acting like all these guys are getting paid fat cash. There's not everybody's getting paid fat cash. Caleb Raymond, 2-year deal, $5 million. Josh Reynolds, 2 years, $6 million. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who I put similar kind of stat-wise to what Paris Campbell gives. Only Valdez-Scantling has played more and it's been healthy for the most part. And he's only making $10 million a year. What he got with freaking Kansas City. Right? I mean, you got to look at stuff like that. Kendrick Bourne last year was signed for $5 million a year on a 3-year contract. Jamal Agnew, 3 years, $14 million total. And when I'm talking about total, that's what? $4.5 million a year. I mean, come on, man. You got to look at this stuff. You're just seeing the big names. You're not seeing your average wide receiver contracts that are signed. You're just seeing the big names. You're not paying attention to the rest of the NFL. For every big contract that you see from a player in a position, there's like 7, 8, 9 that are $2, $3, $4 million a year. You know, you're acting like every receiver in the NFL gets paid that kind of money. They just don't. So I'm done talking about that. All right. I would like to see Cross, Strawn, Flowers get some time tomorrow night. Joe Rosh. Okay, so I doubt Cross gets to see much time. Okay, remember, the Colts, they're going to be trying to win every game. We, as fans, most fans may not want them to win. They're still going to go out there and try to win. So they're going to play their best players. Okay. The only way they don't play their best players is like if you're, got a bye or something, and going into the playoffs. You're trying to win every game. So, and I don't think you'll see Cross. You might see Flowers back there with the fact that, we don't have a lot of depth right now with Kenny Moore out. Might see Strawn now that he's back finally. But for the most part, they're going to be playing their butts off. But guys, I got to take a break. Like I said, I got to go use the restroom. I had to go check on my furnace because it stopped working. But I'll be right back shortly. And I got to refill some drinks and stuff. So, but hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please, if you have not smashed that like button, please do. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. And why don't you take a gander at some of the links in the description of the video, like Patreon. It's only $5 a month, right? $5 a month. Have a lot of great stuff. You get the early uncut versions of all the Believe episodes that drop on Tuesday, rather than having to wait later on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for them to drop. And they're uncut, so there's a little extra stuff in there with it. Then every Wednesday, we didn't have one last Wednesday because it was a holiday weekend. But every Wednesday, we have a live chat setting where we all come on here and just hang out and talk for hours, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and other stuff as well. You can check out the Discord, which I've already dropped the link in the description. And then, of course, the merch shop. Come check out the Colts Law merch shop. New items added every week. All sorts of items, from clothing to cups to cozies to backpacks, hats, just miscellaneous items that you can get around the house, even phone covers. Just check it out. Let me know. Send me a message. Hey, is there something that I'm missing? Go feel free to ask. Have a good one. All right. Absolutely, Lux 7. Appreciate you being in here. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas to you. Have a Happy New Year. But, all right. I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good one. I'll be back in a little while before the second half starts. So I just need a 5-minute break. Thank you. See, you're naming off guys who've had top 10 stats sometime in their career. But Paris Campbell's not even close to it. Right now, he is the number 60th wide receiver in the NFL in yardage. 60th. 60th. Why would you give the 60th highest on his best season ever that kind of money? You don't. You don't. That's what I'm talking about, man. You don't. But all right, we're back. Second half getting ready to start. Kickoff will be started. They have got some ugly ass sweaters on. Oh my goodness. Ugly ass sweaters. Wow. All right. Here comes second half kickoff. Appreciate you guys. Let me smash some of this stuff here. I got too many tabs open. Way too many tabs open. All right. Here comes the kickoff. Second half begins. Broncos getting the ball, and he's going to let that go back, and Russell Wilson is going to come back in this at the 25-yard line. So far, Russell Wilson, 7 of 14, 101 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A lot of turnovers in this game and not a lot of shotgun. It's a quick little he fakes the screen, throws it over the middle. Oh, that should have been picked. I don't think he was down. Was he? Are they saying that's a catch or a fumble? Because if it's a down by contact. That's not down by contact. That's a fumble. I don't know. There's the flag. That's awfully close. Wow, that's awfully close. It might be too close to call, though. His butt hit the ground about the same time that ball come flying out. So we'll see. The Rams are challenging. Oh, no, that ball was out. That's a fumble and a clear recovery by the Rams. Yeah, that ball's out. That's a fumble, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fumble. Wow. Maybe they get it right. Maybe they don't. We'll see. But that sure looked like a fumble to me. Didn't look like his butt hit the ground yet or his thigh. And the ball was clearly slipping out under his hands before it hit. So it looks like a fumble to me and a clear recovery by the defense. What a hit by Rapp. What do you guys think of this game? Now, like I said, so far, Russell Wilson, 1,400 yards, 2 interceptions. Baker Mayfield is lighting it up. 18 of 20, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Dude is lighting it up. And I said, if they run the ball well, he's going to do well. 13 carries for Cam Akers, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4.7 yards a carry. You can't ask for better than that from your run game. I mean, you could ask for it, but it'd be ridiculous to ask for it. That's solid run game right there. All right. See what they say. Oh, because his knee hit. I didn't see his knee hit. They took a while to go over it, though. They're taking a long time to go over it. I didn't realize his knee had hit. I thought his knee was still up, but there it does hit. But I don't know, man. It still don't look like, it looks like he's out of, that's tough. Too much to overturn, I think. There's not enough there to overturn, but yeah, I don't think there's enough there to overturn it. I think if it was called a fumble, it would have stayed a fumble. If it called down by contact, it would stay down by contact in that situation because it's so close. Yep, that's what I figured. I was right. All right, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Denver's got the ball. First down. I don't remember where at on the field. It's been a minute. So we'll see. We'll see what happens at this point. 4 seconds off the game clock in the second half. And we took like 10 minutes to go over one play. That's freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Oh, it's not a first down. It was a 9-yard game. 2nd and 1 upcoming. Okay. So it's 2nd and 1 where at? Is it at the 34? Is it at the 34? I can't remember if they downed it or not. If they I doubt they I don't think they returned a kickoff yet this game. It's yeah. 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line. Man in motion under center, single setback, takes a snap, handoff to the running back, and he's going to get that first down as he picks up 3 right up the gut. First down. They need to run the ball. Latavius Murray needs to have a better game than 7 carries for 33 yards. He needs to run the ball more often. I mean, I still almost 5 yards of carry, but whoa, boy, was he pushed out of the pocket. First down pass, Jerry Jeudy turned a little bit of something into a whole lot of more, all the way down to the 33-yard or 43-yard line. Russell Wilson, under pressure, big time, was able to scramble out and just dump it off quickly to Jerry Jeudy. All right, takes a snap, handoff. That's Latavius again. Nice little cut in the middle of the field. Picks up 6 on the carry. 2nd down, there's a flag on the field. Is that going to be a holding call? Yep. Holding on the offense. 1st and 20 now. Wow. Brett Rippon is the backup. Shotgun, 2 running back formation, T formation. Interesting. Takes a snap, steps back, looks, throws. Nice pass. Picks up 17 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Nice pass right there by Russell Wilson. Wow. Well, they're going to say 4, 2nd down and 4. Jerry Jeudy's having a pretty good game this game. Shotgun split receivers at the 38-yard line. Running back 2 is right. Need to get to the 34 for a first down. Takes a snap, steps back. Rams bringing pressure. Rolls out to his right, throws it, lobs it down to the end zone. Intercepted. That's Jalen Ramsey back in the end zone. And Russ throws his 3rd interception of the game. He just lobbed that sucker, just lobbed it up in the air, and Jalen made a play on the ball. He let that thing float up there forever. Why are you going to float a ball around Jalen Ramsey? I mean, come on, man. You can't float a ball against Jalen Ramsey. That should not have been thrown. He should have tucked it and ran or threw it away. I mean, it was 2nd and 3. Why you take a chance like that? That makes 0 sense. They were in field goal range, 2nd and 4. And he does that. Come on. That wasn't just a bad pass. It was a bad decision, Cyber. At least in my opinion. You got Jalen Ramsey draped over your tight end in the back of the end zone and then just lobs it like a rainbow. Which, look, Russ could throw rainbows like nobody's business. But you don't rainbow it towards Jalen Ramsey. Come on, man. It was just straight up bad pass, bad decision. Straight up both. Oh. Well, any hopes for a comeback? I think Russell might have just thrown that away, especially if the Rams can come down and score again. Because the Rams offense has not looked like it's been able to be stopped the entire game. I mean, the entire game. Tyler Higbee has 8 catches, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cam Akers, 13 carries, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield has thrown the ball 20 times and has 2 incompletions. What? I mean, my goodness. Wow. That's pretty funny. That's pretty damn funny. What's up, Riker? Appreciate you being in here. I lost quite a few at my halftime disappearance for a couple minutes. Quite a few viewers. Maybe we'll get some back here and get the chat going again. All right. 5th career game with 3+ interceptions. 2nd against the Rams. All right. Quarterback under center, single setback type formation at the 20-yard line is Baker Mayfield. Hands the football off. Cam sees a little bit of room. Picks up about 4 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 24-yard line. Russ should have just ran the damn football and slid. I don't understand why he's doing that. He had a 1st down, he just took off running and then slid. It makes no sense. All right, under center, single setback, left wing. Oh, tight, big formation. Takes a snap, hand off again to the running back. Akers busts it down the middle, picks up 10, all the way down to the 34-yard line. And another 1st down for this really hot Rams offense. Wow. Baker may end up getting a good contract. I mean, he's looking pretty good this game so far. All right, again, tight formation, single setback, quarterback under center, man in motion, takes the handoff right up the gut. And again, big hole. He breaks it. 50, 45, all the way past the 45-yard line. What a run by Cam Akers again. Man, this Broncos defense is huffing and puffing. Can't tackle, can't do anything out there. The Rams are just playing with him right now. This blocking right here by the Rams offensive line is astounding. And Cam Akers is making the best of it right now. 16 carries, 97 yards, and 2 tugs. Under center again, single setback. Another tight formation at the 45. Takes a snap. It's a quick pitch. He's going to take it outside. Akers isn't going to go anywhere this time. He's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 6 inches on that play. About a foot. It'll be 2nd and 10 upcoming. Wow. Cam Akers almost has as many yardage as the Denver Broncos. All right. 2nd down and 10. A long 10. Shotgun. Quick pass over the center. That's a catch for a 1st down to number 12. That's Van Jefferson. 12-yard gain. Nice quick pass by Baker Mayfield. Now his completion percentage is now over 90%. Over 90% completion percentage right now for Baker Mayfield. What? Wow. All right. Under center again, single setback. Again, they keep going with this tight formation stuff. Using 2 tight ends in the formations. Takes snap, handoff again. Akers, another little hole. He spun right into a defender, though. He's going to pick up about 4.5 yards, though, on the carry. It's going to be second down and manageable. I'm wondering if there's going to be a quarterback controversy in L.A., right? I mean, they're paying Matt Stafford. They gave up 2 first-round picks for him. But, I mean, Baker looked hell of a lot better than Stafford has this year. That's weird. All right, single setback. 2 receivers to the nope. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the left. Baker's got time. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to pick up about 3 on the carry, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 upcoming. I think you have to go with as much as you gave up for Russ. You just have to chalk this up to a bad season and pray that it was just a bad year for Russ Wilson if you're the Denver Broncos management and coaching staff, and go with him next year. I mean, you about have to. You gave up too much for him. That's why I agree with what you say, Reserve. Shotgun, running back to the left, bunch formation to the right. Takes a snap, steps back, looks. Holding the ball a little too long. Quick dump off pass. He's not going to get that first down. He's going to get to the 35-yard line, and that's it. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 35. And is this the first punt by the Rams all game? Holy shit, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. They're not even going to kick a field goal. They're at the 25-yard line. They take the snap, handoff right up the gut, and he's going to get the first down. They went for it at the 25 within field goal range, way within field goal range, and went for it on 4th and 1 instead of kicking the field goal. And they're up 25 points. That's called putting your foot on the neck, not letting off the gas, and going out there and doing it. Yeah, Basil. He says he had to make a halftime proof. Yeah, Russell Wilson threw another interception in the back of the end zone. Bad decision, bad pass. Baker, another pass, completion. It's going to be a 2-yard completion, though. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Oh, nope, incomplete pass. They're saying it's incomplete. And with that, he threw a lob pass to a tight end back into the end zone from about 35, 40 yards out. Yep, that's incomplete. Hit the ground. With Jalen Ramsey draped over him at that. So yeah, it was pretty dumb. It was pretty dumb. When he had like 15 yards of nothing in front of him, he could have ran for the first down and slid and never took a hit, and he still made that stupid ass pass. Dumb. 2nd down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Shotgun, bunch formation to the right, running back to the left. Man in motion now, split receivers. Takes a snap. Quick pass out to the sideline. That is Higbee again for a first down. Higbee's had himself a day. He's now over 100 yards receiving. Pretty sure Higbee is now over 100 yards receiving. And Cam Akers is now over 100 yards rushing. Wow. And Baker Mayfield is having a day throwing the football. 21 of 24, 208 yards, 2 tugs, no turnovers. Under center. Tight formation, single setback, man in motions. Van Jefferson takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back, and he's tripped up in the backfield. He picks up about 1.5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and a long 8. It's funny. I did pick the Rams. I said I figured one team's going to get out of their slump in this game and play good defense and good offense. while the other team continued to struggle. And I was right. It was the Rams that did it. Second down and a long 8, like I said, under center, single setback. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff. He's going to get hit in the backfield. Breaks the tackle somehow. Falls forward for another yard. Wow. Third down and 7. Well, they're going to call it third down and 8 because of how long the 8 was last time. Five minutes left in the third quarter. Under center, single setback, tight formation at the 11-yard line. They need to get to the 3-yard line for a first down. Fakes the handoff, steps back. It's going to be a wide receiver screen, and he's hitting the backfield for a loss of 1 for Powell. They're going to kick a field goal here. Come on now. Don't go for it again. You already went for it on 4th and 1 at the 25. You might as well kick your field goal here. This is a gimme 3 points. And it looks like they're bringing the kicker out. I expected this. Fully expected this. Matt Gay's already made 1 kick at 55 yards away. This is like clipping his toenails. It's a 30-yard attempt. He can reach it with his hands. Down the left hash marks. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Rams are now leading 34-6. That is a 28-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. A 28-point lead. Wow. Just wow. All right, there's my new score listing. So, this is just an embarrassing game for the Broncos. Embarrassing game for the Broncos. Oh my goodness. This is like this is like a fourth quarter if you're a Colts fan. Only it's been the entire game for the Broncos. It's nuts. Nuts. Russell Wilson, 9 of 17. Does under 50% completion percentage. 133 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Is that a negative quarterback rating? I don't know. That's nuts. That's nuts. And they're running the ball okay. Latavius Murray, but they're not running it at all, right? They've got 3. They've got 8 rushes by running backs this game. 8. Latavius Murray has 33 yards, 4.7 yards to carry. Chase Edmonds had that 1 negative run for negative 2 yards. They ran the ball 8 times. Russ has 1 scramble for 15 yards. Should have had multiples, but decided to throw lobs and stuff like that instead of just running for a first down. And let's talk about like pressure and sacks and stuff like that too, because I'm telling you, all right, Baker Mayfield hasn't been sacked yet this game, and he's escaped with his legs doing so. He's been under pressure, just no sacks. Russell Wilson's been sacked 3 times. The Broncos has 5 penalties for 50 yards. The Rams have 1 penalty and encroachment for 5 yards. Time of possession, holy crap, 30 minutes to not even 12 minutes. What? Come on now. All right. Riker, I know that You said something earlier. I did not respond to you. I appreciate the question. I don't think we trade up for any quarterback. I don't think there is a quarterback in this draft worth trading up for. Okay. You let the board fall, see what happens. Because there's no guarantees in this draft. There's no quarterback in this draft. The only way you trade up is for someone that you feel is a guarantee. And I don't feel there's a guarantee. I don't feel like there's a guarantee success at quarterback in this draft, let alone franchise quarterback, right? Let the board fall and then see what happens. That's what I'm seeing so far. What's up, Raw? Merry Christmas to you. Denver takes a snap out of... Oh, he's sacked again. Sacked again. Tried to roll out. Couldn't get away. That's a 6-yard sack. That's the 4th sack so far this game for the Rams. Shotgun. Double stack receivers, either side, takes a snap, steps back, under pressure, again, sacked again. Oh my goodness. Wow. The Rams defense is just having a day right now. 5 sacks so far this game, 3 interceptions, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Holy crap. Wow. 4th down, 19 at the 16-yard line. Here comes the punt. Moves back, way back. Good punt all the way back to the 28-yard line. Takes it, gets out to about the 40 before he's pushed out of bounds. And that's where Baker Mayfield, who's having a game and a half, is going to take over. Baker Mayfield, who right now has 3 missed passes out of 25 attempts. No turnovers and 2 tugs. Dude's having a good game. Dude's having a really, really good game. He's got about 87% completion percentage this game. And hasn't messed up at all. Wow. Pretty impressed. Pretty darn impressed. We'll take a moment to the 15 of you that's in here. Merry Christmas. Those of you who do not celebrate Christmas but celebrate a different holiday, happy holidays to you. Happy New Year when it comes around as well. Appreciate y'all spending your Sunday, Christmas afternoon with me. Thank you so much. I have had fun so far calling this. I've had fun laughing at the Broncos because they are a joke. And the Rams are out there playing like they're a real team. With Baker Mayfield at the helm. Right? It'll be interesting to see what happens with Baker Mayfield. You know, I mean, they ain't paying jack or squat for him. Like what, $1.7 million, I think, or $2.7 million. It's what's left on the contract that the Rams picked up when they got him. And he's playing this well. Now, you can't really say this is the traditional Broncos defense either, though. There's a lot of injuries on the Broncos defense. But traditionally, the Broncos defense is a good defense. So, it's interesting. And he is utilizing his tight ends like nobody's business. Tyler Higbee is having a nice game. You know, he's out of his 22 completed passes, he's thrown the ball 9 times. He's had 9 receptions to Tyler Higbee for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. The next closest guy with reception-wise is 2. And it's like 3. I'm sorry, 3. And that's Brandon Powell. He's got 3 catches for 12 yards. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with 2 catches. He's spread the ball around a lot outside of Tyler Higbee. But Tyler is definitely his favorite target. Another handoff, Cam Akers. He's going to pick up 8 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 at the 48-yard line. Nice run right there by Cam Akers. They keep running the ball. Wow. I don't know what they're talking about stuff and looking at the Broncos offensive line on the sideline. They're getting beat bad. All right, under center, single setback, 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, 7-step drop back, throws, nice little deep pass, picked up, caught at the 38-yard line, broken tackles. Wow, picks up. He broke 3 tackles there. Hopkins did, the tight end. And then picked up another 6 yards afterwards. He catches this ball, gets drove back, and then the blast later on, he was freed him up, and he stayed on his feet and just kept running. Great job staying on his feet. Wow. Wow. Under center, single setback, tight formation at the 34-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff to the running back. He's not going anywhere. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. End of the 3rd quarter. Broncos 6, Rams 34. Well, are they going to actually take a snap? No, they ain't going to take a snap. They were going to see if they were going to get an encroachment call. But they're not. They got 1 quarter left. They're going to have to make a heck of a comeback. They got down 28 points. Ain't been able to move the ball at all. Wow. Wow. Hey, shout out to Joe for streaming this. Appreciate you, Joe, over there in the Discord. If you're interested in joining the Discord, you're welcome to join as well. We watch football games every time there's a football game on. We'll also watch hockey, basketball, basically any kind of sports. You can come in, join. It's on the live game reaction voice channel. And you can check that out right here on the link in the live chat I just dropped. Appreciate you. Also, if you're interested, we have some links in the description of the video. Like I said, you got the link for my merch shop. I'm going to probably spend a little bit of time this week and kind of rev up my my merch shop a little bit, get some new stuff in there, different designs for things as well. Just for the holidays, get some stuff out. Not necessarily saying it's holiday specific stuff. I'm just saying because it's the holidays, I'm going to start putting some new stuff out. You could also use it as a super chat. Any donations through the tip jar, which is at the top of the description down here. The link is much appreciated. It helps me keep doing these streams with you guys because I'm doing this as my full-time job. Okay. So any help to keep me doing this is much, much appreciated. And I'm spending my time on Christmas sitting here doing this with you. So fun times. And it's not even a Colts game. Wow. That's something, right? Love talking football in general. Pay attention to football all the way around. All right. All right. Shotgun takes a snap. Second down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete pass. That is only his fourth incomplete pass of the day by Baker, I think. Wow. That's something. All right. Third down and 10 upcoming. They are in field goal range. It's a long field goal, but they're in field goal range. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the left or right. Running back now moves to the right. Takes a snap, hands it off. He's going to get 10 yards. He got the first down and then some. He picked up about 18 yards on the run all the way down to the 15-yard line before he was bulldogged. And he's not letting go. Is Gregory hurt? Because he wasn't letting go of his head. That's wrong. Under center, tight formation, man in motion, single setback, takes a snap, handoff to the running back again. He's going to get about 2-3 yards down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down and 7 upcoming. 14 minutes left in the game. Cam Akers having himself a good game. That's a heck of a touchdown ratio, red zone ratio. 5 trips, 4 touchdowns, 1 field goal. That's impressive. That is impressive. Shotgun, takes a snap, steps back, quick throw. That's caught at the 10. That'll be third down and 4 upcoming at the 10-yard line. They need to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. 13 minutes left in the game. 24 of 28, 230 yards. Baker Mayfield. What's up, Benjamin? You must be a Seattle fan. 3 receivers to the left, running back to the right. Shotgun needs to get to the 6-yard line. He steps back there. Got all day and then some. My goodness, he finally just lobs it in the back of the end zone. It's 4th down and 3. They're going to go ahead and kick a field goal. They're going to go ahead and kick a field. Oh, there's a flag on the play. What's this flag? If this is a defensive flag, this is going to be dumb. Roughing the damn passer. Are you kidding me? Wow. Not only is the offense playing like crap, Randall Gregory does one of the dumbest things you could How is that roughing the passer, though? Oh, his face mask hit his face mask. So they got to call that. But that's soft as shit right there. I'm telling you. All right, first and goal now. Boy, they get a break. Left wing, big formation, goal line formation at the 4-yard line. Akers is going to get a walk-in touchdown. He stiff-armed his way right on in. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Runs right into the cameraman. Cam Akers had himself a night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 22 carries for Cam Akers. 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. 5.2 yards a carry for Cam Akers. This whole offense has done good. Whole offense for the Rams. Baker's 24 of 28, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, no sacks. Cam Akers has had a heck of a game. Tyler Higbee's had a heck of a game. You know, this is impressive. And, you know, even with a depleted Denver's defense usually don't give up 41 points. Let me change this score real quick. There we go. There we go. Wow. And I'm not even a Broncos hater. I'm not a Russ Wilson hater. You know, I have respect generally for the Broncos defense is impressive. They got good receivers. Russell Wilson's been playing like ass all year long. And it showed. What's really impressive, that phone's about dead. What's really impressive is you need a charger, honey. How many points that 41 points against this team. I just muted myself. I'm about dumb as shit. I unplugged the wrong thing. There you go. All right. Do I have the right thing selected? I'm curious. Because I unplugged my headset. All right. Looks like everything's good, right? Yep. All right. Just making sure. 12 and a half minutes left in the game. 41-6. Wow. Wow. All right. Shotgun is Russell Wilson at 25-yard line, running back to the right. Takes a snap, steps back, 3-step drop. Again, under pressure, falls down, and then sack at the 15-yard line. Falls down, sacked. 6th sack of the night by Russell Wilson. Shotgun again. Takes a snap, quick dump off to Latavius Murray. He's hit. Nice move getting out of there. Picks up about 8 yards. You know, gets a chunk, gets that sack back, and then a little bit of extra. But it's still 3rd down and long now for the Denver Broncos, deep in their own territory. 3rd down and 13 at the 22-yard line. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. 3-step drop, looks, throws, open. He caught it. Sutton caught the football and spins for the 1st down at the 35-yard line. Cortland Sutton made that play. 11 minutes left in the game. Bunch formation to the right. Shotgun running back to the left. Takes a snap. Quick pass over the middle. Oh, my goodness. He's going to pick up 7, but he's going to get lit up as the tight end, Dulcich, catches the football, but Taylor Rapp laid into him. 2nd down and 2 upcoming at the 44-yard line. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, running back to the left. What are you letting time click off? That's a delayed handoff, and I don't think he got that first down. I think it's going to be 3rd and short. I mean, with 10 minutes left and down 35 points, this is 4-down territory by far. Shotgun, quarterback sneak, he's got it. He picks up the yard. 1 yard, that's all he needed. 1st and 10 now. We got a injured Rams player on the field now, around the midfield. He's kind of sitting there with his knee on the ground. All right, sitting here. They're still jibber jabbering. This is nuts. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Shotgun, split receivers, running back to the right. Man in motion is Judy. And that's he lets that ball go as he gets cremated. All right, shotgun, split receivers, takes a snap. He's going to throw a quick pass. The Rams are playing soft zone right now. They know that the Broncos need 35 points to win. They're just playing not to lose now. They're not giving up anything. Shotgun, takes a snap, looks. He's got time. He's going to roll out to the right, and he's got to throw that ball away at the last second. We're looking at 4th down and 4 now. So here's a little something for you that you may not realize. As I talk about this 4th down play right here by Denver, as he steps back to throw, he launches a deep pass. That's caught by Jerry Jeudy all the way down to the 11-yard line for a 1st down. Did you know that the Indianapolis Colts right now is top 10 in the NFL in sacks as a team? Did you know that? They are also 7th least blitzing team in the NFL. And they're top 10 in sacks. And he throws, and it's not caught. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 11. I bet a lot of Colts fans don't realize that the Colts are top 10 in the NFL in sacks. That's nuts. And we almost never blitz. Not only do we get pressure, we get sacks. Shotgun, running back to the right. Split receivers. Tight formation, however. Takes a snap, steps back, 5-step drop, looks, rolls out to the right as the pressure comes up the middle. He throws it out to the sideline. Did he get his feet in? He did. Touchdown. Wow. Denver with Dulcich finally gets into the end zone. Nope. Not a touchdown. His foot was out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, his feet was in. Sorry, I was thinking the green line was the touch. That's the white. Yeah, he got in. Wow. And they haven't even played this week. They're going for two. Shotgun, 4 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Diamond formation. Don't see that very often. Takes a snap, quick throw. We're going to get a pass interference. Half distance to the goal line. Try again. Half the distance to the goal line and trying again. Wow. All right, here we go. 2-point attempt. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Steps back. 5-step drop. Under pressure. He throws it as he gets nailed. 2-point conversion. And there's a flag on the play again. Are you kidding me? Holding on the defense. Half the distance to the goal line. Now you got to run a quarterback sneak because it's like 2-point conversion at the half-yard line. I mean, the defense basically gave you gifts of inches on a 2-point conversion attempt. Yeah, he was grabbed. Shotgun. Oh, this ain't a quarterback sneak. It might be a draw, though. Running back to the... Everybody's on the left side of Russell. He takes a snap, hands it off. 2-point conversion's good. 14 points for Denver. I am finally going to change to the actual... No longer ha ha ha. They actually have points. Good for them. They just flipped the script though. All right. Now I'm going to share this with you guys for fun. Okay. There we are. Let me put my head down. Oh, sorry. Here's the sack team leaders in the NFL. Philly leads with 61 sacks. Colts is 10th, 39. 10th in the NFL in sacks. Colts defensive line has been playing very, very good this year. Very good. Wow. They've got more, way more than they had last year already. So that's impressive. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. This game is over, though. I mean, 41-14. There's almost no time left in the game. Wow. Well, I would like to actually see something happen here. There's old Santa. Are they going to onsides it here? Yep, they onside the kick. It's caught, and he falls down at the 42-yard line. Guess who? Tyler freaking Higbee. Like he hasn't already had an amazing game, right? Wow. Under center, single setback. Tight formation, man in motion, takes a snap, handoff is the running back. He breaks a tackle, but doesn't get past the rest of them as he takes a 2-yard loss. Baker Mayfield's had himself a game and a half. So he's not even in there right now. It's the backup. Tight formation again, single setback under center. Man in motion. That's another handoff to the running back. He's got room to run, and he's going to pick up about 7. Gets that 2 plus an extra 4 or 5 yards on that. It'll be third down and long. They're just trying to get down a little bit, eat clock. 7.5 minutes left in the game. All right, 4 receivers. One of them goes back to the quarterback who's in shotgun. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back again. He's going to pick up 3. It's still going to be short. He's going to get to the 35-yard line. They'll kick a field goal here, surely. It's 4th down and 3 or 4 yards. They're going to have to kick a field goal. I think it's a 52-yarder, but or no. Yeah, they're kicking a field goal. Now he's already kicked a 55-yard. Down the left hash mark, kick is up, and he nailed it. 44-14. Just like that. This almost ain't worth watching anymore. I mean, it's been blasted. Wow. Wow. Pretty impressive game so far by the Rams. I mean, really. I'm surprised that they played so well today. I knew that one team would play well and the other team would continue to be bad. And I did pick the Rams to be the team to play well. I just didn't expect them to put up 44 points. And really, the only touchdown they gave up was in basically garbage time. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to go out the back of the end zone. What's going on, Loyalist? Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Brett Rippon is in. I guess they've had enough of Russell Wilson this game. Shotgun, split receivers, running back to his right, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, throws, dumps it off. It's a quick 2-yard completion. 2nd down and 8 upcoming. That's all right, Loyalists. I understand, man. You have Christmas stuff going on. Nice little pass play right there. Picks up 1st down. I think we end up letting Okereke walk and signing Zaire Franklin. Hand off to the running back. Oh no, that's that is not the running back. Picks up some yardage though. Oh no, that is the running back. That's Trace Edmonds. Never mind. New running back in there. Split receivers at the 45-yard line. Rippon looks, dumps it off to Edmonds, who got some speed, and he's got lots of running room, and he gets down to the 35-yard line. First and 10 now. I just don't think the Colts can afford him. They're going to keep Shaquille Leonard, guaranteed. I don't think they can afford him, not and pay a quarterback. I just don't think, because Bobby's going to cost over $10 million. Bobby's going to cost more than Paris Campbell to keep. And I don't think they'll do that. Not when it seems like every linebacker we have plays well. Bobby's led the team in tackles. Shaquille Leonard's led the team in tackles. Zaire Franklin's led the team in tackles. Before them, not just the team, but like the NFL, right? Before them, it was crap. What's his face? I can't even remember his name because I ain't said his name in so long. Help me out, Loyalist. But crap. Anthony Walker Jr. Sorry. Took me a minute to remember. Anthony Walker. But they pump out linebackers on this team. They'll keep Shaquille Leonard because not only does he, do great in tackling, but he's a turnover machine, right? I mean, he literally is, which is why, we missed him on the field this year. And that's why he'll be kept. And we'll just pay Zaire $6-7 million. And then, sorry to say, but Bobby Okereke is probably going to go to another team and sign for some good money. That might be actually, Mikey, the Bears might be a good spot for him. They got rid of Roquan, right? They need another guy like that, and Bobby's kind of similar. Quick pass, intercepted, he's gone. Pick six by the Rams. He went the distance. They walked all the way down the field And then Brett Rippon just threw an interception, pick six, about 90-yard pick six. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. That was just a bad pass. Oh, it was 85 yards-ish. Wow. 50? The Rams just dropped a 50 burger on this Broncos defense. A 50 burger. And the only defensive score so far, wow, 51-14. Wow. No, I don't know much. Who's the Cardinals quarterback? Oh, Trace McSorley? Is he the one quarterbacking? Is Trace McSorley the one that's going to be the quarterback for the Cardinals? Because that's not. Nah. Yeah, Mikey, don't get your hopes up, man. Don't. I'm sorry. Don't get your hopes up for that. Colt McCoy is a better quarterback by far. Handoff to the 36-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup. Is that Marlon Mack? That is Marlon Mack. That is weird seeing Marlon Mack with the number 37. Boy, he looked like he had a little juice to them legs, didn't it? Second down and 4 at the 32. Under center, single setback. Split receivers. Takes a snap, handoff. Marlon's got the ball. Nice cut inside. Gets the first down and then some. Gets to about the 39-yard line. 2 carries for Mack. And he's averaging about 7 yards a carry. I am definitely reacting to tomorrow's game, Migsby. That is a good question. Loyalist, will you be here with me, or do you still have issues going on at home? First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shotgun, handoff, Marlon Mack again, and he's scrambling through, picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Second down and 6 upcoming. Looks like it will be me and Loyalist reacting to the Chargers-Colts game tomorrow night. Shotgun. Running back to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff. Marlon Mack. And he's got room to... Oh, that's not Marlon Mack. That's Chase Edmonds. And he had all kind of a huge hole to run with. And he picks up about 25 yards on the run. And a first down. Yeah, Mikey, actually, Gerard Powers and Rodney McLeod have been talking about how Cliff Kingsbury, they didn't expect him to survive the season. They expected him fired weeks ago, you know? So they figured he was the next quarterback or next coach to go to get fired. They've said it multiple times on our show. Well, I think I'm about done with tonight. I'm a little chilly right now. And this game is so over. I mean, the Rams are playing freaking 20 yards off the line of scrimmage, making sure that there's nothing deep getting thrown. So that they're just running the football, you know. I'm wondering, since this game is over, and I apparently picked the right team, who wins the next game? Drop your picks while we're still here in the chat. Who's going to win the night game? Buccaneers at Arizona. I'm telling you, as bad as Arizona's look, Tampa Bay's looked bad too. Tom Brady has had a bad year. All right. But I don't think I'm going to pick Trace McSorley over Tom Brady, even with Tom Brady having a bad year. I don't see it. If they do, then Tom Brady need to be retiring. I'm just saying. If Arizona finds a way to beat Tampa Bay tonight, Tom Brady should just retire before the season's over. And just call it a career. Shotgun, running back to the right at the 32-yard line, handoff to the running back. He gets about 3 yards before he is slammed down to the ground. Third down upcoming. I get you, Chuck. I get you, Loyalist. Shotgun, 3rd and 7. Needs to get to the 22-yard line at the 29. Takes a snap. A handoff to the running back again. He's blasted, loss of 3 yards. It's 4th down and 10. "31 seconds left in the game. I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's in here. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this entire stream. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays if you don't celebrate those two, but something different. There's Marlon Mack gets to the 30. Nice stiff arm, 30, 25, and then he's done, and that's the end of the game right there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And until next time, with the Rams beating Denver 51-14. I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and as usual, I want you. Have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.
Baker Mayfield might actually be better than what a lot of people thought he was.